Alright, here we go everybody. Welcome back to another video. And today, I will be reacting to some shit. And yes, don't ask why it says that. Don't ask why I was watching this again. Just... I swear to God, if Marcus is watching this, he better not say why I just sighed when I looked at this real quick. Oh, fuck. No. No. Squid. See, I did... This probably come out before the Squid Game videos. Maybe. But for some reason, it doesn't show... like the actual show, like you can hear like the characters talk and stuff in the soundtrack and shit, but like you can't see the screen for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. For that. But today, I'm actually going to be reacting to but I'm thinking my freaking brain just shut off for a second. Hold on. I'm gonna be reacting to... You probably don't even know what I'm gonna do. Fuck. What's the name of the thing? Oh. There we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna be reacting to these 3 Minecraft music videos. First is Do You Even, then You Can't Hide, and then Trust Me. So first is going to be this one. And yeah, this came out 7 years ago. So I think I was in 2nd grade, right? Oh, I was going into 2nd grade. Okay, August 12th, 2017, I was going into 2nd grade. So this was 2 years after I graduated from Inspire. Yeah, 2 years after. See, having a very good memory, it's like, it's kind of like amazing, because like I can prove my parents wrong when we have arguments. I can prove them wrong about stuff, but it also kind of hurts, you know, because like some things I remember. Like, I remember some stuff from when I was 3, 4, 5. I remember stuff from when I was 3. That was, what, 12 years ago? And I remember shit from then. I remember stuff from when I was 4 and 5, which I think a decent amount of people probably remember some stuff when they were 5. I remember too much. I remember way too much from when I was 4 and 5, and it kind of broke me. It kind of broke me. Yeah, it kind of really did break me. From not thinking about my past for so long, for like 9.5 years, and then all of a sudden last week on Thursday, all of a sudden all of the memories just came right at me like a fucking tsunami. All of a sudden I felt a wave of emotions. All of a sudden. Because all of a sudden I started thinking about something from my past. So, yeah. So, somebody who I may or may not miss. I'm not naming the person. Because most likely one of my friends from school are probably going to tease me about this too. Because they've been kind of doing that. Right. Anyway, let's watch this. Enchanted Mob and CK9C presents.
Welcome, boys and girls, to our show. Here at your brand new circus, baby.
Okay, why are the animatronics bending? Okay, okay, I gotta go back for 1 second. Okay, look. So look. There's nothing on the screen on this game. What the hell? And look, this kid is just dead inside. This kid has 2 layers of hair.
Have you here
Like,
Come watch
what?
our animatronics.
Why? And
Shy
what?
bite.
I'm gonna hold my microphone.
Away from that
Probably a bad idea,
your
but
worst nightmares come out to
I'm just gonna stand very close to the microphone because it's probably gonna be loud.
If you can, when they are looking everywhere beside you there, did you see them demons in disguises? Oh my, is it true?
William. Okay, she just circus baby just slides into the shot. Like what? Excuse me? Bruh. Funtime Freddy was literally just absorbed into Circus Baby's abdomen. What the fuck? Is she just floating behind him the whole time? What? So like he's walking to walking. Why is he looking slightly orange? He walked into a blue environment. What the hell? Falling down, closing in. Till the elevator takes me down. Sorry.
Is she really here to help me out? All alone in the underground. 6 feet under already. Oh,
There's no doubt. Okay, first of all, why does Circus Baby have green eyes at this point? Circus Baby was built with blue eyes. Alright, her eyes don't turn green until she kills Elizabeth. Like, her eyes are green, right? But they should be blue. Like, her pupils should be blue until that shot when she kills Elizabeth. Then her eyes would have turned green. Okay, her elbow's like a sword. What the hell? It's like a damn sword. It's disturbing. Wait, hold on. Is that Henry? Is that Henry? It looks like the model. Looks like the Minecraft model of Henry. Alright, first of all, this teddy bear. Okay, separate mesh for the eyelids. That's creepy, very creepy. The bear looks like it came from the aftermath of a fire, and that's his animatronio repair station. What? It had an O at the end. That's not how you spell animatronic. Yeah, enchanted mob, Zamination. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh, look, it's right here. Look at that. You can't hide it already here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, why are the eyeballs glowing and the pupils? And do you even only the pupils glow? I believe, and trust me, only the eyeballs glow. The white parts. I believe only those glow. Run. Oh, okay. It looks radioactive in that room. It looks radioactive. Why are you squatting? She's like, really, guys? Really? Elizabeth? Really? Is that Elizabeth taking over the animatronic? I remember I was in 6th grade, and I was listening to these 3 Minecraft music videos every single day. You don't get cell service down there. And where did the phone come from? Dying me quite late. instructing me blindly. I gotta do this part. Sorry. Pain of what might be. I feel like I'm dying. Hide. Sorry, I had to do that. I had to do that. Sorry. That was my favorite part. Okay. What I don't get is how does William fall, but Circus Baby doesn't. These robots, animatronics, weigh like, I don't know, probably around 700 pounds each. So how did she not fall? But William did. Meanwhile, humans usually weigh around 100. Wait, now I hear it. It's Grandpa Freddy. He has wrinkles. It's Grandpa Freddy.
I will go back to my stage. It's my new friend. Well, let's go say hi to the new friend.
Why is there like smoke coming from the elevator? Oh shit, it's the mini arenas. These things give me nightmares, these things. The mini arenas. Comment down below which one of the Five Nights at Freddy's games is the most scariest. For me, I would have to say the most scariest three games for me is Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, which is the 6th game. Help Wanted and Help Wanted 2. Those are the most creepiest. A little bit weary. Why are Bon Bon's eyes closed? What the hell was that, bro? The face was like jelly. That's what it looked like.
Every night, always, it never changes. We can make accidents happen.
What do you mean by that, Funtime Freddy?
Accidents happen.
I like the white. I like the white and purple color scheme of the Funtime animatronics. Yeah, Funtime Freddy's just lost it at this point. His two bottom faceplates are clipping into his shoulders. Yeah, and then to be concluded. Yeah, to be continued. To be concluded. Okay, Trust Me isn't even here, so gotta type that in, and don't worry about me searching up my own YouTube channel. Don't worry about that. Trust Me. I think Trust Me is like one of the most creepiest ones. This one's like the most creepiest one for me. I've had my PC now for 2 years. I got it when I was in 7th grade. Christmas Day, December 25th of 2022. I kind of miss the older days when I was younger, because now I'm 15, going to be 16 in January, which is like, I know it's 8 months, 7 months, whatever, but it's still... Okay, what's up with the hips? She's like, it's like detaches. It's weird.
Back at it again. Here for the kill, not here to make friends. Don't try to fit your life. You're
all alone, no alibis. No stand here, stay in the move. You're the prey. Sorry.
Without a challenge, it's no fun. So it's not over till we say you're
again, she's floating behind him. Or teleporting. Okay, now Circus Baby is just teleporting the whole time.
So listen closely if you want to make it through the night. My friends, they have their ways to find you, just don't let them bite.
Are they though?
Make it through this night.
Well, let's just say you guys kind of suck at your jobs. Okay, that was a creepy walk. Okay, so I just realized that the first Five Nights at Freddy's game. So yes, it did come out when I was 4, but. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna go off topic for a second. Didn't really build that place, so wouldn't he be able to tell? I think that's why he hesitated. So yes, the first game did come out when I was 4, but I was in preschool because I went to preschool from 2014 to 2015. I went for like a year and a half. Because my birthday's in January 9th. So, from what my mother said, I went to Inspire. I started going to Inspire, which was the preschool I went to in Goshen. It was apparently, from what she said, it was like a week after my birthday. I started going. I don't remember it being cold though, so I don't know, but I guess it was. I also went there during the summer. I think everyone I went with Inspire did go during the summer as well. I think it was all year round. I think the preschool was all year round because I remember going every day during the summer, except for the weekends, obviously. But I do remember going that on the during the summer of 2014 as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Enough of that. Yeah, okay. That's I'm gonna have to erase my memory of that now. Okay, I'm actually gonna delete this video. Wait, 1 minute and 25. What? Oh no, I deleted the other one? Fuck. Shit. Okay, whatever. I'm not reacting to the Foxy song. That'll be another video. But yeah. So, yeah, I realized that the first game came out in August of 2014, so I was in Inspire. I was in preschool. The fourth game came out that November of 2014, so I was still going. Then 2015 came. I believe the third game came out in March of 2015, right? Right, it came out in March of 2015. Right? I think Bendy and the Dark Fab was one of the better Bendy games. See, why do people keep calling it Deadpool 3? Doesn't even have the number 3 in there. The title is literally named Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, okay, I want to go to Six Flags. I don't know where that came from. I just want to go to Six Flags now. Because Six Flags is fun. But I guess this is going to be two things. Now I'm going to react to the Squid Game season. Should I react to both the teaser trailer and the official trailer? Because the official trailer came out on Saturday, which is May 31st. So should I react to...
I think about that.
To all those? Should I react... Oh, wait. Where is the teaser trailer, actually? I think it was posted on, like, May 3rd, right? May 2nd or May 3rd. 4 weeks ago. Oh, no, May 5th. Okay, my bad. But we're going to react to the teaser trailer and the official trailer. So, yep. Here we go. Squid Game Season 3, which I could not wait for. See, I've said before, I think it was in a short, that I wouldn't be happy again. For a certain reason. So like I said earlier, you guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. So I'm just gonna not. But it doesn't mean I'm not excited for stuff. I just won't be happy again. Ever. Because if you go to my school or you're friends with me in my school, you know why that I'll never be happy again. Been kind of depressed though because I've been thinking about the past, about me going to Inspire and stuff. So I've been kind of depressed. I'm gonna have to. Yeah. Okay, let's finish this now. It's time to play. One last time. Squid Game 3. Season 3. This is a seizure warning right there. Only on Netflix, June 27th, which is in like 22 days. I don't want to have to wait that long. Yeah. But if you go to my school and you're friends with me, you know I'll never be happy again. Because one, I keep thinking about the past. Two, the other reason, I started crying in school. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. When this video comes out, it'll be 2 days ago that I started crying in school. And if you're James, Marcus, whoever, you will know why I started crying. Do not put it in the comments. Because if you do, I swear to God. So do not put it in the comments. James and Marcus, if you're watching this, do not put that in the damn comments. I swear to God. Okay. Official trip time. Let's go. Here we go. See, I hate that they put the trailers, because I get the show is Korean. Squid Game is a Korean show, right? It was filmed, edited in Korea, and the English dub for what other country you're in. So when you watch the show, it's in the language that you speak, right? But for the trailers, it's still in Korea. Which yes, I get the subtitles, but like I wanna, yeah. But anyway. Knock, knock. Who's there? Your little friend. Isn't this the same robot doll from Red Light, Green Light? Why didn't you kill me? Why did you keep me alive? Damn, that sucks. Why did you let me? Okay, you're miserable. I get it. Okay, I'm sorry that I keep pausing. But first of all, why does the front man actually look sad here? He actually looks sad. Is he like me? Is he thinking about his past? Is he thinking about a certain someone? Probably. And yes, I have been thinking about a certain someone. Even though this person probably doesn't even remember me, but for some reason the memories, or yeah, the memories just came rushing back. So, but is he like me, thinking about his past, thinking about a certain someone? I'm assuming he's thinking about his wife, right? That's why he looks kind of sad in this shot here. I hate that shaman lady. Oh, blood. What are you doing? What do you think I'm doing? I'm playing the game.
이제 여기서 제발 그만해 주세요.
What are you going to do then? Just sit here and die? We have to get out and live. Oh my God. Who is that talking? She's psycho. Oh! Every game comes to an end. Whoa. He's one of the finalists again? The final season.
456번.
Player 456.
아직도 사람을
Do you still have faith in people? Yo! Only on Netflix June 27th. Okay. I know I'm going to sound kind of mental here by saying this, but I think my favorite part is this part right here. Ready? Yo, my boy just snaps right there. She's laughing for some weird reason, the Shaman Lee. She laughs like a like a mental person. He just stares at her like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. That's what he's like. And my boy just snaps, grabs her by the neck, and you can hear her scream right there. You can hear her scream. And if you see, I don't know why the trailer zooms in on the handcuff here. You know, the scene where he grabs the Shaman lady by the neck. Look, if you look very closely, you can't really see it because it's like very quick, but you could see that you can kind of see her laughing expression fade when he grabs her by the neck, and you can hear the scream. But look at him, man. Look at this shit. You could see that he's mentally broken. You could see that he's finally been pushed over the edge from Jung Bae dying, which was his best friend. So you could see by his expression right here and him grabbing her by the neck when she laughs that he's emotionally broken. But then for some reason it zooms in on the handcuff every game. Daeho just see. So he's one of the finalists again. How the hell did he win again? Is he winning again? And first of all, why is he going into the front man's office? Because look, I think that's him sitting right there in the chair, right there. But why? Why is he going to the front man's office? Because when he walks, because look, alright, let's play it. Look, the elevator door opens. Final season, obviously. He says player 456. I'm assuming they just put two different scenes together because you only even see his mouth move. But then the front man says again, do you still have faith in people? So look at his expression right there. He has no emotion left. So does this mean that at the last episode of season 3 at the very end, does that mean that Gi Hun's gonna become the new front man and run the organization? He might be. I think he might become the new front man because he's emotionally broken. He's been pushed over the edge. So I think he might become the new front man. That's what I think. Actually, what if I type Squid Game history? Oh yeah, a little thing here. Okay. The South Korean series Squid Game was created by Hwang Dong-hyuk and initially conceived in 2009. It was inspired by his own struggles with economic hardship and the class disparity in South Korea. The idea wasn't picked up by a production company until Netflix decided. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to read this real fast. So it's actually very weird that the show was conceived, whatever you say, was created or there was the idea of it, of where he thought of the idea back all the way back in 2009. That's 2029 will be 20 years ago. All right, I'm gonna have to read this fast. Hold on. The South Korean series Squid Game was created by Hwang Dong-hyuk and initially conceived in 2009. It was inspired by his own struggles with economic hardship and the class disparity in South Korea. The idea wasn't picked up by a production company until Netflix showed interest around 2019, with the first season premiering worldwide on September 17th, 2021. Season 2 was released on December 26th, 2024, and production for the final season began back to back with season 2 with a June 27th, 2025 release date. Sorry if like I was stuttering a little bit. No, not because of anything. When I was 3 or about to turn 3, I remember that day very clearly because that was actually kind of traumatic for me. I was a dumb 3-year-old. I was standing up in a cart. We were at Walmart. I was standing up. My father told me to sit down. I didn't sit down. He looked away for 1 second, and so he stopped the cart, looked away for 1 second, and I fell out of the cart face first, literally on my head. So I went to the hospital in I went to the hospital on East Main Street, and they gave me like an ice pack and something, and then they told my parents just to basically they told them just to keep an eye on me, make sure my pupils didn't dilate at all, wake me up sometimes. Yeah. So that's actually kind of cool of how the idea of how the director of Squid Game came up with the idea all the way back in 2009. But then it wasn't. But then, 10 years later, Netflix, from what it says here, that Netflix showed interest around 2019. So that means, when did they start filming the first season? That's my question. And was it always planned to have 2 or 3 seasons? Was it originally planned to just be 1 season? Was it originally planned to have multiple seasons and not just 3? I don't know. Oh, what's this? Squid Game history. Okay. Okay. It shows right here. It says right here, Squid Game, a Netflix original South Korean drama, was originally released on September 17th, 2021, gaining worldwide attention and peaking as Netflix's most watched series. The second season followed suit, premiering on December 26th, 2024, and debuting at number 1 in all countries where the streaming site is available. The TV show, directed by Hwang Dong-hyuk and starring prominent Korean actors including Lee Jung-jae, Gang Yoo, Woo Hyung-jun, and Lee Byung-hun, among others, tells the story of desperate individuals suffering from incredible debts, hoping to win an elusive competition with 45.6 billion won, which for I'm assuming this means for like US money, it's $31 million. $31 million cash prize called Squid Game. The games comprise various childhood pastimes most specific to South Korea, like Gongi and Squid Game, which with each loss, another contestant is killed until one remaining victor wins the pot. Squid Game is one of my favorite Korean shows ever. It's also mine, Kate Lee said. Especially seeing the games, it really brought back childhood memories. In this article, I will be explaining the nonsense of some of the Korean games from the show, including their origin, how to play, and their role in Squid Game. Season 1, Dalgona. In Squid Game, contestants must carefully cut out a specific shape, circle, star, or umbrella, from the Dalgona, a honeycomb-like candy, without breaking it. The more complex a shape, the harder it is to win. Tricks like licking the back of the cookie or using a hot metal tip often make the job easier. Origin. Dalgona is a popular Korean street food from the 1960s, made with baking soda and melted sugar. The snack was often sold by vendors to children after school, attracting many students with its fun designs. Marble game. One of the most heart-wrenching games in Squid Game is Marbles, where pairs of close friends play a game of their choice, hoping to secure all the marbles by the end. One person from each pair will be eliminated. One of the marble games featured is something, I don't know how to say that, or odd and even, where players guess whether the number of marbles in the other's hand is odd or even. Through the exact origins of this specific game may be hard to trace, it's believed that whatever it's called and similar games have been played informally by children for centuries as part of their daily activities. So Squid Game is an actual game in Korea. Squid Game, which oddly enough is actually the name of the show. Squid, the very activity the show is named after, was the final game of Season 1, depicting a bloody duel between two best friends for the final cash prize. In the traditional game, players on the offensive team try to move through the drawn squid, navigating various sections, as defenders try to block them from getting through. The first team to reach the head of the squid wins. Squid, dating back to the 70s, is a popular street game among Korean children, often played in streets, backyards, or large empty plots of land. Dakji. In Squid Game Season 2 and Season 1, Gi-hun plays Dakji with a man he meets at a subway station. This game of flipping paper tiles serves as the first step for Gi-hun to be invited into the deadly competition. Dakji is a popular Korean children's game from the 1980s and 1990s, where players use folded paper tiles to try and flip each other's tiles. Gongi. In Squid Game Season 2, Gongi is a game where players toss small stones and try to catch them in various patterns. It's used in the show to showcase skill and dexterity among the players. Gongi is a traditional Korean game from the 1950s where children use small pebbles to complete specific patterns in a fast-paced game. Gongi is my favorite game. When I was little with my family, I played a lot, though I wasn't that good. My personal best is 3, Sharon Park said. Mingle. What is this? Mangle from Five Nights at Freddy's? No, I'm joking. It's Mingle. In Squid Game Season 2, Mingle is a social game where players interact and try to match the correct number of people in a room when the music stops, highlighting the strategic social dynamics among contestants. The song played is a popular Korean children's song called Round and Round, or Mingle is a social guessing game that has been part of children's play in various cultures for decades, often played in group settings or at parties. My favorite game was when the contestants run to find rooms with each other because it reminds me of my childhood, when I would run with my siblings to hide from my Lola, Eva something said. Squid Game offered a mix of nostalgia, anxiety, and adrenaline for millions of viewers. Traditional Korean games not only allowed Korean viewers to connect with the show, but also allowed other cultures to learn about the games and perhaps make some childhood connections. Make sure to check out the Bulldog Times version of Squid Game. Okay. That's going to be the end of this video. And I gotta stop thinking about this one person. It's making me depressed. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye.